Good morning and welcome to the MSJ Morning Minute. I'm your host, Mitch Reveal.
And I'm Tion McMillan.
And let's get right into the news. We hope you had a great weekend, and it looks like it's going to be a busy week, so let's jump right into our upcoming events. Swap for a Cause will be happening in the Seton lobby from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Bring in any shirt or clothing item to swap in for a new shirt. It's limited to one per person though. Huddle Up with Joey will be once again held in the Mosaic Center located in Harrington Center. This is the final session and it's titled Mental Health and Well-Being. Especially with it being an exam week, it's very important to take care of that. And it's from 4 to 5, so make sure you stop by. The Revive 25 series will be happening in the Modern Day Chapel from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. Come and hear students share their testimonials through word and music. The Fellowship of Christian Athletes will be holding a meeting in the Malloy Room from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m.
And on Tuesday, April 15th, Mass and Prayer Service will be held in the Modern Day Chapel from 12:15 to 1 p.m. Their Creative Writing Club will be having their meeting in the Mosaic Center as well, located in the Harrington Center from 3 to 5 p.m. It is open to all students and you can bring writing in any kind to the workshop. Come hang out, play games, write with peers, and share feedback on writing also. From 5 to 6 p.m. in the Modern Day Chapel, there will be the Oak Tree Ceremony. It celebrates the successful completion of the Educator Prep Program and honors the growth, perseverance, and transformation of our teaching candidates. It is a moment of reflection, pride, and anticipation as they prepare to lead their own classrooms and make a lasting impact in the lives of their students. Come and show your support to our future educators. Hidden Gems will be held in the Clifford Room from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. And on Thursday, April 17th, the MSJ Blood Drive will be held in the Auxiliary Gym from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Schedule a blood donation at hawksworth.org/groups/MSJ. Mass and Prayer Service will also be held again in the Modern Day Chapel from 12:15 to 1 p.m. And on Friday, April 18th, we're off school, so enjoy your Easter break, Lions. Class will resume on Tuesday, April 22nd.
A much needed break I will need.
I agree.
The Learning Center is here to help you with all your homework, assignments, and quizzes. The fantastic staff is standing by to help you find a quiet study space all semester long. The Learning Center will be located in Seton Room 156, and you need to swing by today and dive into focused studying. Be sure to stop in for anything you might need to help make most of your MSJ experience. You want to make a difference on campus? Please be a part of the Student Government Association. The Student Government Association, or the SGA, meets once a week to discuss various events, topics that impact students. Some of those topics include events, campus-wide surveys, and student concerns. If you have a specific interest, we have 6 different committees to join, including special events, spirit, finance, service, academic and career excellence, and student life and welfare. Unfortunately, there is nothing about building a swimming pool though. SGA meets in the Clifford Room on Thursdays from 5 to 6, and we encourage you to stop by and see what our student government has to offer. If you want more information, please reach out to SGA President Sarah Post at sarah.post@msj.edu.
And now moving on to the weather. Looks like we're going to see some higher temperatures this week. So let's look at our day-by-day breakdown. Today, it starts cloudy with thunderstorms likely later in the day. Expect a high of 77, gusty winds, and a 70% chance of rain overnight. Skies clear a bit with a low of 47. And on Tuesday, it will be cool and breezy with a high of 54. Expect a mix of sun and clouds in the morning, turning cloudy by afternoon with strong winds as well. Overnight skies stay mostly clear with a low of 38 degrees. And on Wednesday, it looks sunny and mild with a high of 63 and light winds around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Skies stay mostly clear overnight with a low of 38. And on Thursday, will be mild with a high of 69, starting with some sun before clouds move in later. Overnight, expect partly to mostly cloudy skies with a low of 54 and slightly stronger winds. Friday kicks off Easter break with warm temperatures near 80 degrees. That sounds amazing. We don't have school either, so yeah. And lots of clouds. Overnight it stays cloudy with the scattered thunderstorms developing late and a low of 63.
You know, that weather is perfect for Easter egg hunts.
That's true. It will be mostly cloudy with the scattered showers and a high of 71. Rain chances sit around 50%. Overnight, it stays mostly cloudy with a low of 49. And lastly, Sunday, Easter Sunday, will mostly be cloudy but pleasant with a high of around 75 degrees. Comfortable condition for any holiday gatherings or outdoor activities. The night stays mild with just a few clouds and a low of 56.
That's some very, very nice weather that we're having.
I'm pretty excited.
I know, especially with that break. Let's get outside.
Yeah.
All right, and now it's time to check in to our sports. The baseball team traveled to Manchester on Saturday and split the day, winning the first game with a score of 6-4 and losing the second and with a score of 5-4. Then yesterday they hosted Bluffton, sweeping them, winning the first game with a score of 9-5 and the second from 12-2. Woo! The Lions will be hosting Asbury on Thursday and Rose-Hulman this weekend at Midland. The softball team started their conference play over the weekend and swept the weekend, so get those brooms going. They hosted one of the conference rivals, Franklin, on Saturday, winning the game with a score of 8-2. And the second game was a bit closer, but they still managed to prevail with a score of 3-1. Yesterday, they traveled to Anderson and crushed those Ravens when the Lions blew open the game in the second inning, scoring 9 runs. And this game ended with a final score of 15-1. The second was much closer, with the score being closer to 8-1. That's still a massive lead, though. The Lions will travel to Bluffton tomorrow evening and will host Transylvania University this Saturday at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. for the Alumni Day, along with traveling to Manchester next Monday.
Men's golf team competes at the Nye Invitational hosted by Worcester today. We'll have the scores from this match on the next show. The women's golf team completed the Deb Jackson Invitational hosted by Emory University this weekend in Douglasville, Georgia. They placed 8th overall. They will head to Richmond, Indiana this weekend for the Earlham Spring Invitational. The lacrosse team faced Transylvania and Anderson this past week. They were off to Lexington on Tuesday but came home with a loss with a final score of 21-2. They then hosted Saturday and lost in a super intense battle with a score of 13-12. Very close game. The Lions will travel to Louisville, Kentucky on Wednesday to take on Spalding. The track and field traveled to NKU this weekend for the Norse Invitational. The boys placed 8th overall and the girls placed 12th overall. They will not compete again until the HCAC Conference Championship on the weekend of April 25th, so make sure you guys make an appearance to that. Good luck to all of our athletes. Go Lions and defend the mountain.
Defend.
Collegiate goal. Collegiate goal. That's what I meant to say.
I will say it's okay with some mispronunciations if you saw the Great Leaks.
The Great Leaks.
The Great Leaks.
Oh gosh.
We have some fun here.
Yeah, we mispronounced some things, but we'll just keep going.
Now.
Hello. This is a blooper, right? Yeah, so make sure you follow our Morning Minute Instagram page where you'll find updates and other episodes and behind-the-scenes content. You should also don't forget to check out our Instagram page as well for the daily clue for our Easter egg hunt. There'll be 3 more eggs to find, so best of luck hunting. On behalf of myself and the rest of the MSJ Morning Minute crew, I want to thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. That being said, thank you for watching the MSJ Morning Minute. I'm your host, Mitch Reveal.
And I'm Tion McMillan.
Signing.
Collegiate goal. Collegiate goal. That's what I meant to say.
I will say it's okay with some mispronunciations if you saw the Great Leaks.
The Great Leaks.
The Great Leaks.
Oh gosh.
We have some fun here.
Yeah, we mispronounced some things, but we'll just keep going.
Great Lakes region. Leaks.
Where's
lakes?
the leak, man?
I don't know. It's probably in the lake somewhere. For the NCAA Great Lakes regional meet for Division III.
Where's the leak? Come on, man.
I said it right this time.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
Anyway.
well.
That's crazy. I hope the leak goes well and they patch that very well. Last Monday.
Tastes a little freaky. I kind of taste the mango more than the Shaka, to be honest.
Have to try it.
Yep.
Thank you so much. cut you off. Hold on, let me do the last part. Okay. What is it? Thank you so much, Nikki.
No problem.
So with that being said, we're gonna move on to the weather. Except there's like, I went there in Atlanta one time, right? And there was like a giant blizzard. So I don't think that was very normal. It was also like in spring. There's another time I went there and there was like a huge wildfire. I think I just am not liked by whatever spirits or deities rule that state. But anyways.
11? Yeah. Cheryl also placed 3rd in the 200 meter. Jacob Miller placed 16th in the 800 meter. And Alex Schmidt placed 5th in the 3,000 steeplechase? Yeah, some scores for the women include Olivia Forte placed 21st in the 100 meter, and then Emerson Pinger placed 14th in the 200 meter. Yeah, you can keep going.
Oh, Julia Goodley placed 13th